Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel and welcome to my best of 2023 video. I have roughly 10 products in front of me. I did group a couple of them into categories that I am so excited about, that I fell in love with this year, and I cannot wait to share them with you. This video does not include eyeshadow palettes because I will have a ranking of every single eyeshadow palette I tried in 2023 coming soon. So my top palettes of 2023 will be in that video. So this is just like the rest of the makeup categories. I'm surprised at how many lip products I have that I am obsessed with that came out this year. Anyways, I'm super excited to share all of these with you. Give the video a thumbs up if you're excited, and let's go ahead and get started. Before I begin, of course, every single one of these products I'm about to mention is highly recommended, and so I have a list of them with their links down below in the description box of this video. I also have some of them tagged on the video, and if you shop from either of those places, you are helping out my channel. So please, if you're interested in trying any of these, use the links I'm leaving you down below. It honestly helps a lot. The first products I want to mention have been an obsession of mine ever since they came out at the beginning of 2023, and I have used the heck out of them. I'm talking about the Anastasia lip liners and glosses. I have my favorite colors here to show you. She launched these at the beginning of the year. I want to say it was probably like January 2023 that I did my review on these, and I am obsessed. To simplify, my favorite shades of the glosses, everything that has the last name Rose in it, I love. I have Dusty Rose in here, Toffee Rose in here, Tan Rose in here. All of those are fantastic, and I'm going to swatch my favorites for you in a second, but first let's swatch the lip liners. My favorite lip liner being this one here, as you can clearly see, which is the lip liner that I am wearing in today's video. This is the Anastasia lip liner in the shade Muted Mauve, and it is just the perfect nude lip liner for my complexion. I love that I can combine this one with rosy lipsticks, with nude lipsticks, with clear lipsticks, and it just goes with everything. I also really love the one in the shade Rosewood here, which is a bit darker, a bit more rose toned, and a beautiful mid-tone lip color. And then my third and last favorite is the shade Mocha, which is a bit warmer of a nude lip product. Just fantastic. I love the formula of these, and I love how precise you can get the line to look around your lips, because you can sharpen them very easily, and they have this like nice hardish but still very pigmented texture that makes you get the cleanest lines all around your lips. 10 out of 10, fantastic. And I love combining these with any type of glosses or lip balms or lipstick. Honestly, they go well with everything. Just as I said, 10 out of 10, fantastic. If you have not tried the Anastasia lip liners yet, I highly recommend that you do. My favorite shade being Muted Mauve. It's just a beautiful shade. Moving on to the glosses, they are not too sticky, also not the most lightweight glosses. They don't feel like you're wearing a lip balm or a lip oil. They feel like you're wearing a gloss, but they are not sticky for a gloss formula. And what that means that is positive is that they're nice and pigmented, they're very juicy, and they also last for a very extended period of time on your lips, unlike some of the other glosses I love, which are lip oils or lip balmy type glosses, which tend to go away much quicker, you know? So anyways, this shade here is Sun Baked, which is beautiful. Here is Dusty Rose, which is one of my most favorite colors. I love this one. The clear one is an absolute staple because you can combine the clear one with anything, and I find that it is so freaking juicy. I like combining it with the lip liners, and it kind of transforms the look. Tan Rose next, right here. Take a look right there. It's just a bit warmer of a rose tone. I'm missing one that I love. Hold on. I just remembered. I'm going to actually change them. I thought I had grabbed it, but that was Toffee, which is good, but it's not my favorite. My favorite is the Deep Taupe shade. I love this one. This shade I think came out at the end of 2022, and then the rest of the collection came out this year. Just fantastic. If you are into a cool toned lip look, you need this color in your life, because as you can see, it is so much more cool tone in comparison to everything. Deep Taupe is fantastic. And then lastly, Toffee Rose right here, which has a bit of shimmer added to it. I'm gonna swatch it down here. And it is a beautiful neutral nudie pinky type of color. So if you guys watch my channel often, you know that this right here is 100% my vibe when it comes to lip combos, and I find the formulas of the Anastasia glosses as well as the Anastasia lip liners to be just very high performing, long lasting formulas, and one of the products I've enjoyed the most all throughout 2023. So obviously I highly recommend them. Let's move on to another lip product I fell in love with. This one came out towards the end of the year, but the formula is so innovative and unique that I had to put it in this video, and I am talking about the Revie Beauty lipsticks from the Ali Glines makeup brand. I have the 3 shades that she has released so far, and these are special because they're glossy lipsticks that have incredible pigmentation if you build them up. So they can look like a very sheer lip balm, or you can build them up to look like a very creamy, glowy lipstick, just depending on how much you put on. You can beautifully change the look of your lips. You can go from day to night very easily with these. I love the simple outside packaging with the bit of glamour right here on the inside with the gold. The shades that Ali picked are beautiful. This one here is the one that I use the least because it's a bit more colorful, and it is the shade Tulip. And this is what it looks like when you build it up a bit versus if you just do one swatch. You can see how beautiful and sheer it looks and how it has like this balmy look to it versus it's being built up on the lips. Looks fantastic and much more glamorous. I'm going to swatch them all like that so you can see them. Next, one of my favorites, which is Lily. This is probably the one I've used the most so far because it's the most nude one. And here it is built up versus on the sheer side. So this is what I mean when I say you can take them from day to night. You can use them as a balm during the day and build them up to a creamy lipstick during nighttime. They pair beautifully, of course, with lip liners. In fact, I am wearing Dahlia today. This one here, this is what I'm wearing on top of my Muted Mauve from Anastasia, and I'm wearing it built up the creamy way, and I think it looks fantastic. I'm loving the way my lips are looking today. So here it is built up the way I have it, and then the sheer way right under it. So honestly, a huge congratulations to Ali on creating something that is beautiful and new and innovative, and there is no way, like there's no possible way you won't like these. There's nothing that could possibly be wrong with them for you to say, oh, I dislike them because of X. Like, X does not exist. X equals 0. Because these are fantastic. They cannot do any wrong. They look beautiful, they can be glamorous, and they can also be sheer everyday lip products. 10 out of 10, highly, highly recommend them. Fourth and last lip product I have to talk about that was my favorite for 2023. As I said, lots of lip products I loved this year, and I couldn't leave this one out. The YSL Lip Glaze. Specifically, my favorite is the shade 02, which is the one that is kind of like on the clear side. And the reason I love this is because it's also a lipstick that you can very easily transform, and you can make it very glamorous if you use a lip liner with it, or it could just be a very sheer, balmy, glossy thing. First of all, this is like a gloss in a stick because it has a lot of glow to it. It has a lot of reflection to it, as you can see right there, but it feels like a very hydrating, balmy type product. It is not sticky on your lips at all. It feels fantastic, and my favorite way to wear this one is definitely with lip liners, because I love how it takes the lip liner and it kind of melts it into your lips a bit, and you get this beautiful ombre effect from the edge of the lip liner all the way to like the inner part of your lips. It is one of my most favorite lip discoveries of 2023. I am so glad that I got my hands on it, and this was like a huge viral product over on TikTok, and it totally deserves to be because it is just fantastic. As I said, it goes well with everything by itself or on top of a lip liner, and you can get the most glamorous lip look using this and a lip liner. And this is clear, like it just takes the lip liner and transforms it. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know how else to explain the hype of this lip product. It just is a fantastic formula that feels amazing on the lips and goes with everything. 10 out of 10, highly recommended. I know it's YSL, it's bougie, it's pricey, but you can literally have as many different lipsticks as you have lip liners in your collection if you use this on top of them, because it makes your lip liners into creamy, balmy lipstick colors. I guess that's a way to say it. I think if I had to choose like my most favorite product of 2023, I would choose this next product because it has been transformative and life-changing, or makeup routine changing, we'll say, for me. And it is a product that I now cannot see myself without. The rest of the products in here, I can find alternatives to. This one, I cannot. If you take it away from me, if it truly happens to be limited edition, I would cry. I'm talking about the Rare Beauty Brow Gel. I have two because I'm obsessed and I just reach for whichever one I see first in my drawer. It's going to be a sad day if they both run out at the same time, I'll tell you that. I need more backups. This one is fuller, so I'll put this one in the drawer. Anyways, I got distracted. This one is magical. Fantastic. It makes my brow hairs just lay perfectly in place. It makes them be put together the whole day. The product I used to use before this one, which was pretty great as well, was the Anastasia Brow Freeze. And I feel like with the Anastasia Brow Freeze, if it was like very hot and humid out, and especially in this eyebrow here, because this eyebrow has the most difficult hairs for me, I could see that the hairs would sometimes kind of not necessarily start falling, but they weren't as like stuck where I wanted them as I wish they were. And with this one, that has never happened. This is glue for your eyebrows in the best possible way. I could say that because it truly keeps your eyebrows stuck to your face in the best way possible. Feathery looking, full looking all day long. I have sad eyebrow hairs. My eyebrow hairs do not grow pointing upwards the way they are right now. They grow pointing down to the ground. And so I love that we now have products that can lift your eyebrow hairs to look normal and fluffy and beautiful. And I think this is the best eyebrow gel product I have ever encountered, the best I've ever tried. I highly recommend it. If it's in stock, it's also very popular. It's hyped up because it deserves to be hyped up, and it continues selling out. So hopefully it is available. I'll tag it right here on the YouTube thing from the Rare Beauty website because it's most likely available there. Anyways, highly recommended. My number one product. This is not a rankings video, but if I had to pick one, it's this one because I cannot live without it. And as I said, I could do without the rest of these. I could find alternatives, not the brow gel. There's nothing else on the market that I've tried, at least, that works as well as the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel. It's just chef's kiss, fantastic, life-changing, and hopefully not limited edition, because it keeps saying limited edition on the Sephora website, which is freaking me out. I need to buy 1,000 of them. It needs to last me a lifetime. Anyways, let's move on. Okay, the next two products, I'm considering one, not because they're even the same brand or anything, but because I can't pick a favorite. And I can only feature one in today's video, but I'm featuring both of them because I can't truly pick a favorite. I'm talking about my two favorite concealers of 2023, which are the Tower 28 Concealer and the Gucci Concealer. Both of these are fantastic products, and in my rankings video I put Tower 28 in the number 2 spot. I put the Gucci Concealer in the number 1 spot. Do I agree with that decision that I made a couple of days ago when I filmed that video? Kind of, but I also told you in that video that I like them the same. that I ranked them that way just to rank them somehow, but they honestly both perform amazingly on me. These have become staples in my collection. They have become my favorite concealer products in my collection right now, and it's because they have this beautiful medium coverage. This one is Tower 28, this one up here is Gucci. They have this luminous finish. They are both so hydrating. They are so lightweight. They are so thin. They make my under eyes look luminous and hydrated and flawless and covered and smooth and perfect. I don't know what else to say about these two. If you have dry skin or normal skin, or you just want a hydrating concealer that is not going to crease once you set it with a little bit of translucent powder and that is going to look flawless under your eyes all day, get your hands on one of these. Tower 28 is definitely the most affordable between the two. I love the Gucci one as well though. Like I said, the formulas are just so similar to one another that I cannot truly pick a favorite between these two. Both of them are fantastic concealer products that have made me fall in love with them, so I highly recommend them if you're on the market for new concealer. The next product that definitely deserves to be in this video is this product right here from MAC, because it is unique and innovative and it works amazingly. I'm talking about the MAC Studio Fix Everywhere pen. I am wearing this today both as foundation and as concealer because I wanted to show you it like together. I have two different shades of it, one for my concealer, one for my foundation. I wanted to show you it all over my face so you can see how good it looks and how flawless it makes my skin look. And this is a natural to matte finish product that has a very full coverage. I am not wearing any color corrector under my eyes. I just used the MAC Everywhere pen, and as you can see, it covers my under eye circles beautifully. It does not crease. It makes my pores look great. It makes my skin overall look fantastic and not dry. I feel like when I put this on, the consistency of it gives me I'm going to get dry in 3 to 4 hours vibes, but that never happens with this one. It is such a long-lasting product. It is completely creaseless, even under your eyes, even if you don't set it with any translucent powder. It does not crease, so imagine the wonders that it could do if you have trouble with foundation creasing on your forehead or smile lines. It is just a fantastic product, and in my foundation ranking it made it very high. It was in my top 10. In my concealer ranking it made it to my top 5, I believe. So of course it has to be included in this top products of 2023 video because it is a fantastic multitasking product that is so long lasting, so lightweight, so full coverage, that blends so beautifully and just works so well. I am in love with it and I highly recommend it, especially if you're someone who like doesn't use foundation. If you're one of those girls that just puts concealer all over the face, you need this. This is magical. But even if you use foundation and concealer as I do, as you can see, you can substitute those products for foundation and concealer. It's very travel friendly, pretty small. You need a very minimal amount of it to cover up your whole face. I think today I used like 2 to 3 drops because not much comes out when you pump it. So 2 to 3 drops I use for my entire face, and then I use 1 drop for both under eyes in my concealer color. I'm so happy that I got to try it this year. I remember when it first came out, it was like in Europe or Asia or somewhere else, and for the longest time I couldn't find it here in stores. And I was so excited about it because it just seemed like a good concept. But a lot of times those products that seem like very good concepts end up disappointing you. Not the case with this one. This one, 10 out of 10. Love it. Highly recommended. One of the greatest, most innovative products of 2023 for sure. Next, I have to tell you about a mascara that I fell in love with this year, and it became my all-time favorite mascara in my collection right now. I need to get a new tube of it. It is crusty at the moment. I need more of it. I'm talking about the Give mascara. It is called the Can't Stop Staring mascara. If you want spectacular looking, long, thick, luscious lashes, you need to get your hands on this one. It is a thicker consistency type of mascara. I mean, mine is super goopy right now, but even at the beginning, it's not a watery, thin mascara at all, which I find allows it to build onto itself so beautifully and so quickly without clumping your lashes together. I feel like because mine is old and dry, it gets a little clumpier at this point, but I've had it for like 6 months and they're supposed to last 3, and I've used the crap out of it, okay? In short, I just need a new tube of this one because mine is super goopy, but when it's fresh, it is the most magical mascara I have ever had. Long, thick, separated, luscious lashes. It builds up like crazy and it makes me not ever feel the need for like falsies, even for like very glamorous eye looks. I'm like, this is enough, okay? Because you can just keep going and going and going, and it keeps just beautifully building on top of itself. Just highly, highly, highly recommend this one. I am going to give a special short little mention to another mascara I really love this year. Mine is completely rubbed off. It's the Anastasia mascara, the Lash Sculpt mascara. A bit more watery, but so easy and fast to apply. This one, just with a couple of layers of it, you have beautiful looking thick long lashes. Also does not transfer, by the way, neither does this one. Neither of these transfer. Oh, so I love this new Anastasia mascara as well, and I wanted to mention it in this video, but it's not one of my top ones because I have limited space here. I wanted to mention one more thing about the Give mascara that made it become an instant success for me, and that is how easy it is to melt off your face. You just put a tiny bit of oil, rub it off, and it comes out so easily, which seems difficult to believe because you put so much of it on and it builds on so beautifully, but it completely immediately rubs away from your lashes without getting sticky. You know, some mascaras get sticky and it's more difficult to get them off, or you have to wash your face a couple of times in order to take it all off. This does not smudge, does not crumble, and once you want to take it off, so easy. Highly recommend. I'm in love with it. I need another tube. 2 more products to go, both of which are powder products, and I'm going to mention a loose powder next that I fell in love with this year. I'm pretty sure this came out this year. Wait, I am 100% sure now that this came out this year because I remember the Trendmood post. Anyways, the Evolution powder from Danessa Myricks. I am so in love with this powder. At the beginning of the year, I tried the Givenchy Prisme Libre powder that everyone raves about, and I loved it. It is a fantastic powder. And this Danessa Myricks powder is more affordable, and it does the exact same thing. I'm not going to say that I like the Danessa Myricks over the Givenchy one because they are so similar to one another. They are extremely thin, undetectable on the skin, perfect if you have dry skin. They don't make your makeup look powdery. They just kind of sink into your foundation and set everything beautifully. I have mine in the pink shade, and it is so beautiful and brightening underneath my eyes. I don't think I've ever loved a powder more than I love this one and the Givenchy one, but this one was more surprising to me because I don't see a lot of people talking about it, and it is my favorite right now. Plus, it is much more affordable than the Givenchy one, and it doesn't have as strong of a smell to it. The Givenchy one definitely has a bit more of a scent to it, and this one does not smell like anything. Oh, the sifter. I guess I do like this one even more than the Givenchy one because I prefer this sifter right here to the mechanism on the Givenchy powder. So this is my new favorite powder out of my entire makeup collection. It makes my pores completely disappear from my face when I set with this. And I believe this powder is what made me fall in love with using puffs to apply my powder. If you have dry skin like mine and you're scared of using puffs to apply your powder, the trick is to work some powder into the puff. Just really tap any excess out and then just dab onto your face. Your pores are going to disappear, your foundation or under eye concealer is going to be set, you are going to look like a smooth goddess, and most importantly, you're not going to look dry. This is Danessa Myricks powder. 10 out of 10. Highly recommended. This is another product that keeps selling out at Sephora. So yeah, keep an eye out for it. You guys need this. Seriously, you need it. It's fantastic. Best powder I've ever tried. And last but certainly not least, the bronzer and blush that I am using today is from the Jellyfish palette from Hourglass. I think Hourglass might have sold out of this already. Hopefully not. Check the link below, see if it's still available. I know it's no longer available at Sephora, but maybe it's still available on the Hourglass website, I'm not sure. I have shared as many sales as I have found on these face palettes from Hourglass right here, because they are pricey, but they are totally worth it. In particular, this one right here. This, and I might sound like a broken record because I've talked about it in recent videos, is the best Hourglass palette, in my opinion, that they've ever done. And to me, in my makeup preferences, it comes down to the bronzer. As you can see, I have done some damage to mine. And my favorite thing about this bronzer is that it has a natural finish and a neutral undertone, which I find works amazing with my skin tone. I don't like my bronzers to be too warm. I don't like my bronzers to have any type of shine on them. And so for that reason, and because bronzer is important to me personally, this is my favorite palette that Hourglass has ever done. I also love both of the blushes that come in here. I'm actually wearing them both combined today. They look beautiful and natural, and they're not too shiny either. They are fantastic. Also, both of the translucent powders that come in here are going to be great at just mixing everything together and making your entire makeup look beautiful and ethereal. The only thing that I'm not in love with from this palette is the highlighter, which is not bad. It's actually one of the better ones from Hourglass. It's not the ones that enhance your texture a lot, but I'm just like not into highlighter that much lately, and so I don't care much for the highlighter. But every single other pan in this palette is filled with a product that I love. And I think this is just perfect for travel, perfect for everyday, perfect for work, perfect for a glamorous look. It's honestly such a beautiful, versatile product, and it has a very high quality, and I love it. So I had to include it as part of the best releases of this year because I can't stop using it. I can't put it down. It's fantastic. Alright, and so we've made it to the end of the video. Excluding eyeshadow palettes, these are my top most favorite products that came out in 2023. Each and every one of these have become a staple in my makeup routine, and I reach for every single one of these very, very often, if not on a daily basis. So I truly hope that this video was helpful. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. These products are of course listed and linked down below in the description box of this video, so please grab them from there if you're interested and you want to help out my channel. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the next video. Bye.